So what advice would I give to myself 1 year ago? I would say to try to get rich slow. You know, around the world, you just hear the advice that people give to young people, and it seems like today everybody's trying to get rich quick. And I learned the hard way that the slower you're trying to get rich and you're trying to build your wealth, the better and the safer. And what I mean by that, I would just advise my younger self to avoid buying individual stock unless I have done the work, meaning reading the annual reports, the financial statements, and really understanding in the whole spectrum of the things why I'm buying, and giving a little story and trying to buy in the long term. Stocks are beneficial in the long term, like 10 years span. You gotta analyze and understand the financial statement to see if the company you're buying is going to be profitable for the next 10 years, because stocks goes up and down. Therefore, I will not advise the younger self of me to purchase stock in margins. That's the worst, because you can win 100 times with margins, but the one time you messed up, man, forget about the whole 100 times you won. And that's not fun. So I would tell myself a year ago to, instead of trying to get rich quick and buying a lot of stocks, buy index fund. If you feel like you don't want to read any financial statements, you don't want to read any annual statements, you don't know how to read them, buy index fund to get into the game and trying to get educated on how to read a financial statement. There's a lot of resources that can help you do that, and your money can still be in the market. And with the index fund, it's true that you might not be making a lot of money, but at least you're not going to be losing a lot of money, and you will most of the time get a return that's higher than inflation. And it's a pretty decent strategy in the long run. So when you're trying to get rich slow, those are the kind of investments that are good for somebody who doesn't want to put the time to read all those statements to invest. And that's a good strategy. And that's what I would tell myself a year ago if I could advise me back